Okay, hey Josh. First day Crypto XR. How are you feeling? What are your impressions?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. This is my first in-person event for Veve, and I feel like there's a lot of amazing projects as far as crypto, and then obviously there's some NFT projects here. But I feel like Veve has the most people at their booth. I'm kind
It's
of
crazy.
observing a lot of different things, and I feel like it's the busiest booth here.
Absolutely, and we're just looking at the booth, so it's not behind us. We're looking at it. Quickly, for the people that don't know you, you are not the most conventional VV collector and maybe even OMI holder. So, what are you doing on your day-to-day business?
Yeah, so I'm a professional MMA fighter. I fight for the UFC. I'm ranked fifth in the world in the featherweight division, and yeah, I found Vivi through Omi originally, but then made the pivot to some of the Vivi collectibles, and I've been having a lot of fun. I've been into crypto and NFTs for a little
Okay.
while, and so I'm big in the space. I love it, and it's nice to be here to actually get to meet you guys in person and put names to some of the handles and PFPs.
Awesome, awesome. And you said you were in the NFTs first, so or crypto first. What was your first crypto? Was it Bitcoin
Yeah,
or
probably Bitcoin back in 2017.
okay?
I started buying some Bitcoin at the peak of the bull run. I didn't understand it,
Yeah.
and then I sold it at a loss, and then I've been watching it for quite some time, and then got back into it around 2020.
Mhm.
And I understand the cycles. I understand crypto, and I didn't just blindly go into it. I put in the hundreds and hundreds of hours of just reading a ton of different articles, watching a lot of YouTube, and just educating myself. And then when NFTs became popular in 2021 and stuff like that, I got in early and really understand that space as well. So I'm just having a great time.
So you're not randomly in Ecomi and Veve just because some friend told you, but you have a crypto journey. So when did you find Veve and or Ecomi first and then Veve? When was that?
Yeah, so probably a Comey and the Omi token. It must have been probably the summerish of 2021. I was actually buying.
Comics?
Yeah, I was buying my Omi at 008. The first million I bought. So I was like, I definitely DCA'd on
Yeah.
the way down, and I believe in what I'm doing now with NFTs. I got into it, and I lost a lot of money, which I think a lot of people did, but it was good because it was a learning process. And since I educated myself, now I'm just going in on the founders. And so with David and Dan, I feel they have a phenomenal track record, and I believe in them. I'm big into some other projects, and I'm just betting big on the founders because I think they'll deliver what they set out to do.
Okay, you're betting at the jockey basically, Warren Buffett style.
Oh, of course.
And I don't. You don't have to share it, but how much Omi do you have?
I have a good amount, not as much as
Okay,
a lot of these guys, but
it's like a
it's
decent
up
stack.
there. It's a decent stack. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm good now, so I feel like I've DCA'd on the way down, and if we do a little more than double, then I'm at my break even from starting at 008, all the way down. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that 2024 and 2025.
That sounds awesome. And maybe back to the fighting. So you probably won a lot of fights already. You probably lost some fights. I'm not quite sure because I don't know exactly your ratio. How is that? Maybe you can quickly tell us if you lost it and maybe also what it takes to be a fighter, and maybe we can learn something from that for crypto and investing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so as a professional, I'm 19-4. I had a few amateur fights before that. I was undefeated there, but I fight at the highest level. I've been in the UFC coming up on 8 years. Like I said, I was ranked fifth in the world right now. I fought for a world title in the beginning of 2023, and I want to get back to becoming a world champion. But the thing that resonates with me and that I live by is discipline. It's like you have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined. When I have lost fights, you just have to have a short memory. There's highs and lows in fighting, there's highs and lows in everything.
Yeah.
And I just try to stay away from the negativity and just kind of focus on myself. And if I'm really prepared, then the part where I get to go in there and kind of show the hundreds and hundreds of hours that I put in for that particular fight. And I feel like crypto and NFTs and investments just in general is like I don't know. I've just done my research on a lot of things, and like I said, going back to the founders, the CEOs, stuff like that, that people that have great resumes and track records, and just projects I believe in. It's with anything. Like if I'm not that I'm an advocate for Veve or something, but I tell a lot of my friends and stuff like that with other projects that I'm in that I really believe in, that I'm like, hey, you might want to check this out. But then again, we have those. I don't want to get them into something, and then you know how markets work. You never know, and we are so early, so
Yeah.
it is kind of. I don't know some things can be a little nerve wracking.
What is harder, the rounds in the octagon or holding Omi since 008, 90% down or 93% down?
I would say, yeah, probably holding Omi. Just now, just jokingly, but yeah, fighting. I've been an athlete my whole life. I've been fighting professionally for over a decade. So it's just like work to me. But no, going back to like the Omi, I'm not too concerned because I'm looking towards the future, and I think they will. You know, I think it'll work out in the end. But we'll find out, and that's with everything, and especially with there's so much stuff in the micro and macroeconomics and stuff. So depending on kind of what happens, I feel like the markets follow, but I do believe that 2024 is going to be a great year.
That sounds awesome, sounds motivating. And maybe as the last thing, tomorrow we'll have the big reveal of something that looks like a comic slab. What do you think is it?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I was thinking maybe with that slab, if you own, maybe just say you own like 25 or 50 or 100 certain commons, maybe you can burn them all and somehow get some type of grade. I don't know. I'm just kind of
That
guessing.
would
Maybe
be
maybe
awesome.
it's 10. Maybe it's 10 comics. You burn them all and you get one in a slab.
So you think it's something in Veve? I said worst case, it's just a comic giveaway
Oh
of
yeah.
a graded one, but I hope that it's something super cool, like slabbing your comics
Oh
in the
yeah.
app. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. It may be something. Yeah, maybe might be a real comic too. So yeah.
So hopefully one of us gets this.
Yeah. I hope so.
But thank you so much for taking the
Yeah.
time, and I hope the noise was not too loud. And yeah, good luck on this journey, and good luck for future fights, so
Cool.
that it's not 19-4 but 34 or
Yeah,
so,
right.
something like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Cool. It's great to be here.